अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Welcome to all of you for today's session. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, 16th chapter, from sloka number 19 onwards. So today is 14th February 2025. In yesterday's class, we were discussing how Kumaras were contemplating on the words of Lord Vishnu. Actually, they were not able to understand the deep meanings of the Lord's words. So initially they were in dilemma whether Lord is appreciating them or otherwise Lord is blaspheming them. They were not able to decide because the Lord's words were like that. Lord was saying that he is getting the dust from the brahmanas on his crown, and that's why his water from his lotus feet can clean, purify the entire universe. How come this possible? How come this possible? This is not at all acceptable. So such a way Lord glorified brahmanas, which appearing for them it is like a so unnatural. That means we should take it as a prasamsa, or otherwise it is like a scolding. Like example, in another place, we see the Lord is saying these brahmanas, even they get angry. So the one who tolerate, if brahmanas are misbehave or get angry, one tolerate them that and speak very sweet words with them, then Lord will be loving them. In this whole universe, brahmanas are the most patient. That means they have patience. And the most, the jivas who are there among them, brahmanas are best one who can have patience. And such a brahmanas are getting angry, still patient. Who can be that? That can be the Vaishnava. That means Lord is indirectly might be saying to these brahmanas that, oh Kumaras, oh brahmanas, you people just get angry, but my people, this Jaya and Vijaya, they don't get any angry actually. They are Vaishnavas. Vaishnavas are far, far tolerant than trees, and also they make themselves humble and lesser than, they treat themselves as lesser than blade of a grass. So if you are treating yourself as lesser than a blade of grass, then how can one will be getting the pride and anger and these things? It's not possible. He never expect any desire, any respect. So in that case, there is no desire at all for respect. And where is the point of getting any kind of anger actually and other things? So that's why they are tolerant. Vaishnavas are the most tolerant species in this entire creation and beyond the creation also, beyond the material creation also. So that way he's saying what? Actually, Lord is saying like that. My Jaya and Vijaya didn't get any. They are very tolerant people. Even they showed anger towards you people. That is because of my will only. So for my sake, they got anger. So this is the thing he wants to convey by saying like that. And he is concluding, we people, brahmanas, always get angry and we are very inferior. That he wants to say. What he wants to say actually. Whether he really wants to appreciate us or otherwise he wants give a punishment to us. And he is sarcastically saying or truly saying that he is eating through the mouth of brahmanas. What he wants to say from this? Brahmanas eat much, they are fond of food. That he wants to say, but this he is saying that he will be cutting off his arms. He ready to see his hands to be cut off. That means he is loving his servants that much. He wants to give away his hands also for their sake. And he is considering completely. A servant's mistake or his own mistake means how much love he might be having on them. So, so that we should take, or otherwise, really, he loves he loves brahmanas, and we should take in a positive way. What we should take. So, because the Lord's words are looking very deep actually and double meaning. Lord's words are like double meaning, and it can be having variety of meaning actually. In what sense we should take these words? And he's saying that by wearing the brahmanas dust from the brahmanas lotus, and his feet became so pure, and that's why water emanating from that his feet is pure. And he's saying also Lakshmi never give up. All this because of wearing this only Lakshmi is not giving up. Wearing the dust, brahmanas dust. So such a things actually very extreme too. They are very extreme, and they were not able to come to the conclusion. So then they okay. After thinking long time, Brahmanas, these four boys thought that would be okay. This is yes, this is appreciation only. Otherwise, he could have directly gave curse to us. No? So you people, yes, you people are very, very bad, and you people should be now go to the hell like that. My servants are cursed by you people, and I cannot tolerate this. Like that, he could have directly cursed us. He didn't do the means. He's appreciating us. So they were finally taking, after a long time contemplation, Kumaras thought that maybe actually yes. So he is appreciating only. So then Rishi started saying, "My lord, we don't know what you desire to do since you, well, because now also once again they are expecting the direct reply from the Lord. So they consider themselves Lord is appreciating, but now they want confirmation. That's why they are saying to the Lord in 16th sloka, "O Lord, we don't know what you desire to do, since you, the Supreme Lord, have said that we have been merciful to you." What they are saying? Navayam Bhagavan Vidmaha. We don't know. Tava Deva Chikir Shitam, what you are desiring. What you are desiring, we don't know. So, like that, they were saying. And they are also saying, "My Lord, these brahmanas are respected, you always respectable, you are saying. This Brahmana Devata, we call Brahmana Devata. Brahmanasya param daivam, Brahmanasya param daivam. Brahmanas are Devatas. Whatever Devata, Daivatvam, whatever is given to the Brahmanas, Daivatvam Devatas, this is external action. But you are real Devata actually. Because you are possessing the all the energies. Divyate iti Devaha. You are self-effulgent. These Brahmanas, we are not real Devatas actually. Because you respect us, that's why we have some position. Otherwise, what is there? Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya. Since Lord Vishnu is respecting these Brahmanas, that's why Brahmanas have some higher position. They are considered as Bhusuras. That means Devatas on the earth. Bhusura. Bhusura. Sura means Devata. Bhu means on the earth. Brahmanas are also known as Bhusuras. On the earth planet, Devatas are Brahmanas only. This designation, whatever is given to the Brahmanas, is actually is created by Lord. But Lord is by nature, he is Devata. Atma Daivatam. They are saying in this sloka, Atma Daivatam. That means yourself. By yourself, you have the position of the Devata. That means you are the real Devata. Devata means Divite. That means effulgent. You are self-effulgent. Atma Devata means you are self-effulgent. We are all made effulgent. Like example, when you flash a light on mirror, now mirror also now acting like a light. But mirror is not the source of the light, but it is just is a place. It is made to be like a light. So mirror should not feel that I am light. I am original source. No. Similarly, Brahmanas also like that. Brahmanas were respected and given position by the Lord. That's why they have Devata position. So they are saying, Kumaras are saying, we are who are we? We simply manufactured devatas. You are original devata, natural devata. So they are saying actually, I think 18th we did or not. I don't know.
No, Prabhu, we didn't, Prabhu.
18th, I think we didn't do. Okay, anyway, let us see. Oh, Charlie. We'll finish this chapter today at any cost. It's already too much. It's becoming too much. Okay. Okay. Next 18 sloka. त्वत्तः सनातनो धर्मो रक्ष्यते तनुभिस्तव धर्मस्य परमो गुह्यो निर्विकारो भवान् मतः. You are the source of the eternal occupation of all living entities. And by your multi manifestation of personalities of Godhead, you have always protected religion. You are the supreme objective of religious principles, and in our opinion, you are inexhaustible and unchangeable eternally. What they want to say here? What is the mission behind this? Kumaras, what they want to say? They are saying all these lokas are glorified. लोकाः पूज्याः भवन्ति किंचित अनुष्ठीयमाण धर्मेण. If anyone is respected, why? If someone is respected, what is the reason? Because he is having a well behavior. That means the dharma. He is following the dharma. So since people follow dharma, that's why those are respected actually. But that dharma is situated where actually? That dharma is nothing but what? Bhakti. What is the definition of dharma? Dharma means bhakti. Not the varnashrama. Dharma is the dharma. So because varnashrama dharma is a temporary dharma. That is not eternal dharma. What is sanatana dharma? Sanatana dharma is bhakti only. Many people they say Sanatani, we are Sanatanis, we are Sanatanis. Sanatana dharma, we are the followers of Sanatana dharma. So here Vishwanath is saying Tattah Pradurbhuto Bhakti Lakshanaha Sanatana Dharma. Bhakti Dharma is Sanatana Dharma. So brahmanas means what? Those who are following the temporary dharma. Brahmana dharma. Vaisnavas means what? Those who are following eternal dharma. Then who are superior? Those who are following eternal dharma. Because bhakti is eternal dharma and brahmana dharma is only temporary. Till the time you are in the body of brahmana, this jivatma, it is getting the brahmana dharma. When the same jivatma, if enter into the dog, then it is getting the dog dharma. Sunaka dharma. Sunakasya sarire pravishya tasya dharma kim bhavati. Sunaka dharma bhavati. Parantu जीवस्य नैसर्गिक धर्मः किमस्ति? नैसर्गिक धर्मः कः अस्ति? तत् सनातन धर्म. So Sanatana Dharma is bhakti that is done by Vaisnavas. That's why your devotees are great, who are following eternal Dharma. So what is the result of that Dharma? That result is eternal. That is eternal bliss. But what is the result of following the Brahmana Dharma? Just you will be getting Swarga or some kind of piety. That's all. Which is destructible actually. So, Sanatana Nirvikara. So, your devotees are great. Who are we? We are nothing. We are just a scrap. Purport. The statement in this verse, Dharmasya Paramo Guhyaha, refers to the most confidential. Confidential part of all religious principles. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, the conclusion of Lord Krishna in his advice to Arjuna is give up all other religious engagement and just surrender unto me. This is the most confidential knowledge in executing religious principles. We have to know that serving Lord 24 hours directly with love and care, with all the time singing his names, his qualities. This is the Jivatma's eternal dharma, and everyone should come to this position. The whole society is meant for this. And all, whatever the designations we have, and all your dharmas are useless. Those are all no matter actually. People don't have faith on Lord completely. For them, that those dharmas, those duties are matter. Don't make so rule that along with the bhakti, material duties also needed. That also should be followed. This is only true for those people who are not ready to surrender to the Lord now immediately. So, but someone is ready to surrender Lord immediately, fully, completely. If someone is ready to take 100% exclusive shelter in the Lord, for them all these dharmas are not needed. But until unless you surrender fully to the Lord, you have to follow your external dharma also, bodily dharma. Otherwise, you will be a sinful man. So in the Bhagavatam also it is stated that one doesn't become Krishna conscious after very rigidly executing one's specified religious duties. All his labor in following so-called religious principles is simply a waste of time. Dharma sunishtitah pumsam vishwaksena katha suyaha notpadayet yadi ratim sramayeva hi kevalam. Sramayeva hi kevalam. If you follow your bodily dharma, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi, all these dharmas are very strictly followed. And if someone is not able to become servant of the Lord, someone doesn't get the taste in the Lord's pastimes, hearing in the taste in the hearing pastimes of the Lord, then what? All his endeavors are useless. Samaivahi kevalam. Sram. These are many foolish propagandists who say that worship of demigods is also a way to reach. Anyway, next sloka. Taranti yanjasa mrityum nivritta yadanugrahat yoginah sabhavam kim svedanagrhyeta yatparai kim svedanagrhyeta yatparai. Mystics and transcendentalists, by the mercy of the Lord, cross beyond nescience by seizing all material desires. It's not possible, therefore, that Supreme Lord can be favored by others. Are, Brahmanas are saying, what? My Lord, what you are saying? You are favored by us? This is completely unbelievable. You are saying by wearing dust from our feet on your head, you are able to attract Lakshmi. Because of serving us, you are able to get the powers in your lotus feet, and those are all able to purify the people. What is this you are speaking? Actually, you don't need anyone's help, actually. You don't need anyone's favor, actually. Actually, everyone need your favor. These brahmanas, we brahmanas, from our brahmanas, someone will become a brahmana who is very steady and who follows strictly his duties. So such a brahmana, pravrittinistobhyo nivrittinishtaha. Among the brahmanas also, those who work for the sense gratification, earning money and so doing some brahmana duty and earning money and enjoying. These are the pravrittinishta brahmanas. And nivrittinishta brahmanas means they are taking sannyas. We don't want any kind of material pleasure. Such brahmanas are nivrittinishta brahmanas. Nivrittinishta brahmanas are better than the pravrittinishta brahmanas. And among that nivrittinishta brahmanas, yogis. That means nivrittinishta brahmanas means what? They are not interested in any kind of material pleasure. Among them, or otherwise superior to them, is yogi. Nivrittinishta brahmana is like a gnani. Compared to him, yogi is the best. And that yogi is crossing this material nescience just because of your favor. Now you are saying because of brahmanas, we are nikrishtas, we are far, far lesser than the yogis. Those who are really desire are seeking your mercy, and now you are saying we brahmanas, because of our mercy, you are able to become such a powerful person. How you are saying, my Lord? This is how we can understand. Kim Swit iti. Actually, compared to Brahmanas, among Jnanis, best are Jnani, compared to Jnanis, yogis are best. And that yogis also crossing this material world because of your mercy. But you are saying, because of our mercy, you are able to purify the entire creation. How you need someone's favor, actually. This is really surprising for us. Surprising to us. So then they are saying further. You can read the purport yourself. So then further saying, Yam vai vibhuti rupayatyanu vela manyir artha divi swasirasa druta pada renu dhanyarpitangri tulasi धन्यर्पितांग्रि तुलसी नवदामदाम्नो धन्यर्पितांग्रि तुलसी नवदामदाम्नो लोकं मधुव्रतपतिरिव कामयाना लोकं मधुव्रतपतिरिव कामयाना. The goddess of fortune, Lakshmi, the dust of whose feet is worn on the head by others, waste upon you, as appointed for she is anxious to secure a place in the abode of the king of bees, who hovers on the fresh wreath of tulsi leaves offered at your feet by some blessed devotee. They are saying, actually, Lord was saying, na, what he was saying previously, if you remember, just a few minutes before, not today's class. In previous class, we have discussed one thing. What is that? You remember about Lakshmi?
The Lakshmi Devi,
Yes.
she,
He was saying there.
can you hear me, Prabhu?
Yes. Lord was saying, by wearing the dust from your lotus feet, my dear brahmanas, येषाम अंग्रि रजः किरीटैरहं बिभर्मि यद धारण प्रसादात् अकुंठ योग समर्पित संपत्तिर. So by wearing the dust from your lotus feet, my dear brahmanas, I am able to bear this all the potencies. He is saying another place. By doing service to all of you, by doing service to the brahmanas, what happened? Actually, I am able to get, that means dust of my lotus feet is able to purify everyone. And also, Lakshmi is not leaving my feet. So that is said in the sloka number 7. Now I got. And that is sloka number 7. Yat sevaya mama charane padme abhutam tatratyaha renavopi jagat pavitrayanti. Because brahmanas, because of service to you all, dust on my feet is becoming potential enough to purify the entire universe. Not only this, Sausilyani Labdhani Lakshmi Apara Sampadam Api Mam Najahati. Because of that service only, Lakshmi is not leaving my lotus feet. Lakshmi is not leaving my feet because of service to you all. Like that he said. Like that Lord said to them. Now these boys are saying, Lord, what you are saying, actually, it's really very undigestible what you said. And they are replying in this 20th sloka. Yat Sevaya Charana Padma. What they are saying, this is this is really unimaginable what you said, my dear Lord. We can't accept this. Because Yam vai vibhutir apatyanu vela manyer arthati bihi swasirasa dritapadaren. Actually, people who want some wealth, they are all taking the dust from the lotus feet of Lakshmi. They are holding in their head. Danyar pitangri tulasi. And such a Lakshmi, everyone running behind Lakshmi, and such a Lakshmi, actually, she is competing with what? Danyar pitangri tulasina vadamadham no lokam madhuvrata prateriva kamayamana. Madhupati. Madhuvratapati means bumblebee, the king of bees. It is always taking the place where the tulsi are there. Where the tulasis are there in the lotus feet. All these bumblebees are surrounded into the tulasis. Tulasis are kept where? They are kept on the lotus feet. So now Lakshmi also is competing with this bumblebee, and she is also trying to get a place at the lotus feet of the Lord. Actually, that is the nature of the Lakshmi. She is running behind the Lord, actually. But what Lord is doing the joke, comedy he is doing with them. Brahmanas, because of service to you all, because of service to you all, the dust on my feet is getting the ability to purify entire universe, and Lakshmi is also is not living because of this. How much fact is there, my dear Lord? How can we take this directly? It's impossible. Actually, she is running behind you. You are not running behind anyone else. That's why it's impossible, whatever you said, because of Brahmana service. Tadapi asambhavatvat iti durgneyam. This is impossible, my dear Lord. Because of Brahmana service only you are becoming like that, and Lakshmi is behind you. No, actually Lakshmi is always behind you. And they are saying further in the 21st sloka like this. Yastam vivikta charitairanvartamanam natyadriyat para bhagavata prasanga satvam dvijanupata punya raja punita srivatsa lakshma kimaga bhagavajanastvam bhagavajanastvam Srivatsa Lakshma Kimaga Bhagavanastvam. My dear friends, are you sleeping? Wake up. Oh Lord, you are exceedingly attached to the activities of your pure devotees. And you are never attached to goddess of fortune who constantly engage in devotional, transcendental, loving service. How can you be purified, therefore, by the dust of the path transferred by the brahmanas? And how can you be glorified or made fortune by the marks of Srivasa on your chest? Hey Bhagavan, the reality we know, brahmanas are saying. Whatever you said is impossible. That is not acceptable actually. Actually, you are always running behind your duties. जैसा hachidog, dog always goes behind their master. Any dog, if you lovingly, carefully, just so few times, if you feed it, it always go behind that master. So it will be developing so much love for him, for that master. I'm not comparing Lord with the dog, but the point is the love, whatever the dog develops. For little favor, if you do for that, it will never forget. That's why a dog is the best animal and it is given as an example for trust and belief. So if you favor for that and if you give food, even if you beat, it will be always so making herself shrinken and it is trying to obey you only. Even if you try to kill, it will never go. It will try to jump you and try to hug you. Now, jumping is not to bite, but even if you show stick and if you try to beat, that means it is showing such a trust actually. Actually, devotee should be like dog for Lord actually. It's a very wonderful character in this. In this character, it is very well actually. Dog is. So, like that, Lord is always behind his devotees. Because in the devotee's heart, the most actually condensed form of Lord's internal potency is there. Lord's body is also internal potency. It is completely full of bliss. Lord can relish on his own body also. It's completely Anandamayam, Satchidananda Vigraha. But he is not interested in his Swarupa Sakti directly, which is caused for his form. Lord is not relishing by seeing his beauty himself. But where he is going? He is going to the into the lotus. The honey which is there in the lotus. Devotees' hearts are like lotuses, and there is honey. The devotion is the honey. And Lord wants to drink that honey actually. That's why he is always going behind his devotees. And Lord don't care for Lakshmi, Vibhuti. That means opulence. In the material world, whatever the opulence is there, that whole opulence, there is a in charge is there. There is a personified devata is there. She is known as Lakshmi Vibhuti. Her name is Vibhuti or Lakshmi. This Lakshmi is different from the Lakshmi who is with Lord always and doing the service to him in the Vaikunta. Our Lakshmi, we are behind this Lakshmi. Lakshmi, 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 we say everywhere. We want Lakshmi. Lord is not behind this Lakshmi. Lord is behind the Lakshmi because Lakshmi is also holding the honey. because she is also devotee. Seeing her as a devotee is running behind, but seeing her as proprietor of the wealth, he is not at all going behind her. This is the position of. So this is the position of the Lakshmi. Actually, Lakshmi is always behind the Lord. Not that Lord is behind the Lakshmi. But what Lord is saying? To the brahmanas, because of service to you all, now Lakshmi is with me. ब्राह्मण देवता की सेवा करने से लक्ष्मी मेरे पास रह गई, ऐसा लोग बोलते हैं ना, हमारा लोग बोलते हैं. Lord is also saying like a general common man, but actually Kumaras are saying, yes, that's true also. Whatever Kumaras are saying, that Lakshmi is always behind. Okay. So further what they are saying, Brahmanas are saying, Dharmasya te bhagavas triyuga svai. Dharmasya te bhagavatas triyuga svai. Padbis characharamidam dvija devatartham. Nunam brutam tadabhighati. Rajastamascha satvena no varadaya tanuva nirasya. I am not able to touch the transcendental purports because of lack of time. So please, you read few purports even if I leave. Oh Lord, you are the personification of all religion. Therefore, you manifest yourself in 3 millenniums and thus you protect this universe which consists of animate and inanimate beings. By your grace, which is of pure goodness and is the bestower of all beings, kindly drive away the elements of rajas and tamas for the sake of the demigods and twice born. What the boys are saying here? Boys are saying you are Triyugaha. That means there is another meaning for Triyuga. Triyuga means the one who take birth in or who manifest visibly in 3 yugas, Satya, Treta, and Dwapar yugas. But in the Kali Yuga, Lord's manifestation is not direct. Prachannam. It's a covered avatara. Prachanna avatara. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not viewed like a simply Lord. No. No mukuta, no weapons, nothing, no flute, nothing. He is like a devotee actually. Because he's a hidden avatar. So that's why only Lord is visible in 3 yugas. He is known as, that's why, Triyuga. Another meaning for Triyuga, he is the one who possesses 3 yuga means 2, 3 to 6 potencies. Like that also you can take. Or otherwise, 3 yuga means 3 qualities. Tapas, Saucha, Daya. The Lord. Or other 3 yuga means 3 to 6. ऐश्वर्य से वीर्य से श्रेयो ज्ञान वैराग्यो चा षण्ण बग इति ingana, like that. Aishwarya, Virya, those also you can take. Okay, not much. Go. Channa Avatar. Prabhupada is writing here in this. It is described in Vedic literature that in Kali Yuga he comes as Channa Avatar or an incarnation, but he doesn't appear as a manifest incarnation. In other yugas, however, the Lord is manifest incarnation and therefore he is addressed as Tri Yuga. Yuga means couple. 3 means 2, 3. 3 couples. That means 6 appearances. Prabhupada is saying you can read Last paragraph, this paragraph. The four Kumaras were cognizant of their situation in the modes of passion and ignorance because although in Vaikuntha they wanted to curse devotees of the Lord. Since they were conscious of their own weakness, they prayed to the Lord to remove the still existing passion and ignorance. You may ask the doubt. Hey, people who went to the Vaikuntha, how they can have the passion and ignorance? Baba, I said already what I said in the long time back in the chapter of 15. Maybe another, just 1 month before, 1 month back. Sometimes royal court, even they are not fit to be a member of the royal court, but king invite tigers and lions, foxes, and bears. All these. Why? With the special desire. And to satisfy his members, royal members, like Queen. She never has seen this kind of animals because she never go to forest. So soft and so delicate, and she never go outside here and there. Then what law? Her husband will do. King, being a king, will call all these animals to the royal court for some time, and they'll be there for some time, and then after that they'll be kicked out from there. Similarly, for the experience of Vaikuntha Vasis, sometimes even the unqualified people also invited to the Vaikuntha. And some Leela will be happy. Like Bhrugu event, like angry king, angry Brahmana. So how such an angry person who is in the mode of passion went there? So because of Lord's special Leela Sakti, they will go like that. But they are not the real permanent members of that assembly, that Vaikuntha assembly. No. They are temporary visitors, that's all. They will be kicked out from there. But the permanent members, they should be purified from everything. To be a permanent member, you should be purified from everything. Should understand this. Next scene. नत्वं द्विजोत्तमकुलं यदिहात्मगोपं गोप्ता वृषः स्वहर्षणेन ससूनृतेन तर्ह्येव नङ्क्षति शिवस्तव देवपन्था लोको ग्रहीष्यत् वृषभस्य हि तत् प्रमाणम्. O Lord, you are the protector of the highest of the twice born. If you don't protect them by offering worship and mild words, then certainly the auspicious path of worship will be rejected by people in general who act on the strength and authority of your lordship. What they are saying? Saying, "Hmm, tasmat adunapyasmasu." Lord, my dear Lord, that's why, therefore, so you are such a person. Now you should bestow mercy on us also. And you assure us so nothing is going to happen to us. Tasmad aduna asmasu tava anugraha eva ayam natu nigraha iti. Nischitya sama simaha ityahu. My dear Lord, you are Triyugaha, you are protector, you are so magnanimous, you are so great. So that's why don't curse us, don't punish us. So all these dvijas, we are all protected by you. Dvijottamanam kulam atmagopam tvayaiva rakshaniyam tvam yedihan spastam nagopta gopaishyataha vrishodharmarupa sreshto vatari ye deva banda vedamargo nangshanti. My dear Lord, if you punish brahmanas, what will happen actually to the whole world? They are saying. If you punish, then what will happen? Brahmana should not be punished. This is the rule, right? Even there is a mistake on the Brahmana's side, they should not be punished. Punished means they should not be cursed or they should not be thrown out. That means so some different kind of punishment will be given to them, not like punishment to like others. Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Sudra's case is different. Even among them also there is a variance is there. Even if there is a mistake with Brahmana, there is no life-threatening punishments will not be given to them actually. Like you can see in the case of Ashwatthama. Ashwatthama was not killed, even he killed 5 young boys. Upapandavas were killed by him. That too in the night time, such an abominable activity he did. Brahmana avadya hai. But Brahmana was not killed. So that's the rule actually, Vedic rule. Now these Brahmanas are saying, my dear Lord, Brahmanas should be protected. And don't give any punishment to us. And you are the protector of the Dharma Gopta. Dharma Gopta. And you are the form of Dharma. And you do mistake by punishing Brahmanas, then what will happen? Everyone will follow you. Yadyadacharitis sreshtaha tatta devetaro jana sayat pramanam kurute lokastadanu vartate. Tattad eva itara jana. Whatever the topmost person does in the society, all other also will follow. Whatever he establishes as the authentic, everyone will follow that. The entire society will follow that. So now everyone will follow you, and then what will happen? All the Vedic dharmas are finished. Veda marga will be finished. If Brahmanas are not protected, then where is the possibility of having the Veda marga? That means everyone will get out from the Veda. That means they will be falling from the real knowledge. That means whole society will be in the darkness. They are saying like this. It's the true. Brahmanas, because of Brahmanas, so society is in the light. Because they distribute the knowledge. In Bhagavad Gita, it is stated by the Lord Himself that acts of and character of the great authorities are followed by people in general. Leaders of idle character are therefore needed in society. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, appeared in this material world just to show the example. The pure devotees and Krishna only to show the example, they follow Dharma and Vedic injunctions. Even if you are in the pure devotional platform, you should follow Vedic injunctions. You cannot say, Bhakti, He is topmost. I did everything, and then what is Bhakti I'm doing, and what is the need of following Vedic Dharma? These only the immature people they speak like this. Kardamuni in his house, Lord himself personally took birth, but still he is leaving that house and setting an example that everyone should leave Grahasthashram after age of 50, after responsibilities are over, and he should retire from the family life and take the exclusive bhajan. So this is an example he said. Even in his house, Lord is directly appearing. But still he followed, he didn't stick to the house. The same way. So devotees who are in the pure devotional platform, they also should externally follow Vedic injunctions to show example, to show the example, my dears. So that's why Varnashram Dharma is must be followed by everyone in the society. Even you are a pure devotee, you are non-pure devotee, any devotee. One has to follow the authorities. Mahajano yena gata sa pantaha. It is also affirmed herein that the brahmanas are the best of twice born brahmana, kshatriya, and vaishyas. When there is a fight between two persons, each of them protect upper part of his body. Like Prabhupada always give brahmanas are like hands and kshatriyas are like hands and brahmanas are like heart. When there is an attack on the heart, then hands will be protecting. When there is an attack on the hands, then heart is protecting. If someone is breaking your hands, then immediately you will take the support of heart to protect your hands. They mutually, each together, help. So, Prabhupada is telling about this. Similarly, the actual advancement of human civilization, the best part of social body, namely Brahmana, Kshatriya, and Vaishyas, should be given special protection. Protection of laborers should not be neglected, but special protection should be given to the upper orders. Of all classes of men, the Brahmanas and the Vaishnavas should be given special protection. In the society, who are most important Vaishnavas, then after that Brahmanas. When their protection is performed, it is just like worshipping God. That is not exactly protection. So they should be worshipped. When their protection is performed, it is just like worshipping God. That is not exactly protection, it is a duty. One should worship the Brahmana and Vaishnavas by offering them all kinds of endowments and sweet words. And if one has no means to offer anything, he must at least use sweet words to pacify them. Uh, when there is no protection and special treatment of for persons who are devotees of the Lord, who are highly intelligent in spiritual life, then the whole society is lost. That means someone is a Brahmana, that means who is having the self-control and he is able to study all the scriptures and he is always austere and he is following all the Vedic injunctions and he is also on top of that a great Vaishnava, then if he is not protected, then whole society is smashed actually. Finished. No, society will be out. If the authorities or the leaders of the society don't give special respect to the Brahmanas and Vaishnavas and don't offer them not only sweet words but all facilities, then path of progress will be lost to human civilization. So, like Srila Prabhupada, he is a Brahmana and also he is perfect Vaishnava. Perfect Brahmana and perfect Vaishnava. Such a people should be protected very, like in our society also, such a great people who are Brahmanas and great Vaishnavas. Brahman means not by birth, by the quality. तत्तेन भीष्टमिव सत्त्वनिधेर्विदित्सिसो विदित्सो क्षेमं जनाय निजशक्तिविरुद्धृत्तारे नैतावतात्र्यधिपतेर्बत विश्वभर्तुस्तेजः क्षतं त्ववनतस्य Sate Vinodaha. Dear Lord, you never want the auspicious path to be destroyed, for you are the reservoir of all goodness. Just to benefit people in general, you destroy the evil element by your mighty potency. You are the proprietor of the three creations and the maintainer of the entire universe. Therefore, your potency is not reduced by your submissive behavior. Rather, by submission, you exhibit your transcendental pastimes. They are understanding very rightly. Kumaras, what they are saying, whatever your submission you are showing towards us, it's really your greatness. This is your greatness. This is 24 sloka. 24. And yes, therefore your potency is not reduced. Here, Lord is saying brahmanas, is glorifying brahmanas, is the Lord's boldness. But you should not take these words seriously and don't think that by serving brahmanas, Lord is getting powers. No, it's not the Guru Padesam, like how Guru is telling to the Shishya. It is situation actually to console, to pacify. It was said just as appreciation, that's all. All appreciation is not necessarily to be true. Like someone says, so my vegetables are the best in the whole market. How can you say this is true? So, a way to convince the buyers, customer. Similarly, already these boys are in very angry mood, just to pacify them, to soothe in their heart. Words few are exaggerated and spoken. And don't take it as it is. It can be joke also. It's not that the Lord is now seriously saying this. Seriously, how the Guru teaches to the Shishya, not like that. Okay, next sloka, 25th. Yam vanayordama amavadisha bhavan vidhatti urtim nuva tadanumanmahi nirvyalikam asmasu va ya uchito driyataam sadando येनागसौ वयमयं क्षमिहि येनागसौ वयमयुङ्क्ष्महि किल्बिषे किल्बिषे किल्बिषेण. O Lord, whatever punishment you wish to award to these two innocent persons are also to us, we shall accept without duplicity. We understand that we have cursed two faultless persons. Till they have fear also. So they got dilemma by hearing the Lord's words, initial words, and that's why. So they are expressing the confusion. Then after that, they are directly asking, "We are not able to understand what is your intention." Now they are saying, "If you want to give punishment, you give it. What is there? You give it." So and they are asking, "If you want to give punishment to us, And whatever you want to take, decision you take, we are ready to follow everything, both parties. Like that here, they are saying. They are leaving everything on Lord. They are leaving everything on the Lord. So the sages, the four Kumaras now reject their cursing of two doorkeepers, Jaya and Vijaya, because they are now conscious that persons who engage in the service of the Lord cannot be fault at any stage. The Lord was saying, na, the brahmanas commit mistake, but people who tolerate that and speak with sweet words with them, and such a people are dear to me, means who are those? Those are Vaishnavas. It means Vaishnavas are far, far tolerant than brahmanas. So that point Jaya Vijaya now understood. From the Lord's mouth only. Lord only saying even brahmanas do mistake. If someone is tolerating that, and so speaking sweetly, then they are dear. Means indirectly Lord is saying, my devotees are far, far tolerant than you brahmanas. That point, that means my devotees, whatever they did curse, that is because of my will only happen. Because otherwise they are very tolerant. Even they are giving respect to an ant also. What to speak of brahmanas? Brahmanas are such a higher species. Do you think Jaya and Vijay don't know how to respect brahmanas? What you people also thinking? Do you think like that? Do you think Jay and Vijay are affected by the Maya, Rajas and Tamas, anger, pride? If you think like that, this is simply foolishness. They are exalted personalities, Jay and Vijay. They are eternal personalities. Jivatma, which is situated in the Vaikuntha, it will never fall down. You cannot show example of Jaya and Vijaya and Jivatma is falling down from Vaikuntha. This is completely bullshit. Because Jay and Vijay are not at all afflicted by anything, Maya. Do you think they don't know how to respect Brahmanas? They know. Then why it happened? This is because of Lord's sweet will that we are going to discuss in the next sloka. My dears, in next sloka it is coming. Jiva and Vishwanath both are very strongly saying that this really, this is just drama. There is no possibility of getting anger in Jaya and Vijaya and cursing. Even in the case of these brahmanas, do you think being brahmanandis, they got angry only for small insult? They are not allowed to go enter into the Vaikuntha. That's why they got now angry. That is also that's also not real. So let us see now. This is totally because of Leela Shakti. This everything is happening. That we are going to discuss in that coming slokas. Now just to see the purport of this 25th sloka. It is said that anyone who has implicit faith in the service of the Lord or who actually engages in transcendental loving service has all the good Lord. Implicit faith, not lunju punju faith. Jaya and Vijaya cannot be faulty at any stage. No. Therefore, a devotee cannot be at fault. Devotee cannot be at fault. Devotee cannot be at fault. If sometimes it is found that he is in error by accident or some temporary arrangement, that should not be taken very seriously. You should not think that Jaya and Vijaya are the offenders and they are fallen, then you are insulting the Vaishnava position. Be careful. But for a lesson, through this whole drama, we are learning so many lessons. How Vaishnavas should be treated and how brahmanas should be treated. Vaishnavas and brahmanas, how they are important, how they are close, and how they are Vaishnavas are superior. Everything we understand. And how we should be careful about committing offense. Through this drama, we were taught. Like you are learning from the dramas or not? Many people they think from the drama what we can learn. It is only drama. But my dear Baba, in from the movies, from the dramas, from the skits, are you learning or not? We learn so many things. So, like some people, they play drama to show some values. So, are you not learning from that? From the dramas? We learn. We learn from dramas. This is also one nice drama played among brahmanas, vaisnavas, who are the servants of the Lord and Lord. From this, you should learn so many things. So, in the next sloka, like in India, we have so many serials, and so much is shown to the people through the serials, and they are learning so much. We should also learn from this. Now you see that this 26th sloka, then you'll understand. Then Kumaras have said that whatever you want to do, do that. My dear Lord, if you feel we did mistake, then give punishment to us. And if you feel whatever punishment you want to give to your servants, you can give, no problem. Or if you want to release them also, no problem. We have no problem. Take your own decision. Then what Lord is saying? Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Yeto Yeto Suretara Gatim Pratipadya Sadhya Yeto Suretara Gatim Pratipadya Sadhya Samramba Sambrutta Samadhyanu Baddha Yoga Bhuyaha Sakasham Upayasyata Ashu Yova Shapo Mayaiva Nimitas Tadaveta Vipra Shapo Mayaiva Nimitas Tadaveta Vipra. The Lord replied. What is replying? Brahmanas, oh Brahmanas, know that the punishment you inflicted on them was originally ordained by me. What is saying? Yeto sureta ragatim pratipadya sadya samramba samruta samadhyanu baddha yoga samramba samruta samadhyanu baddha yoga Mayaiva Iva shapo nimitaha. Hey, brahmanas, what you are all thinking? This curse is everything is planned by me. Shapo mayaiva nimita. This curse is ordained by me. अरे आप लोग तो बच्चा है बस. You are all small kids. You are played as a coins in this game. Was originally ordained by me. And therefore they will fall. And he's saying, because I decided they should go from here. You are all just used as instrument here, my dears. You should not worry too much. Oh, I gave curse to the Vaisnavas and this and that. Okay. Don't feel that, oh, this is drama, then till now what? Till now what? From the drama, won't you learn? You should learn from the dramas. What is the problem for you? Audience, they feel, oh, it's simply drama. Till now we are thinking real and deeply involved. Like someone is playing a nursing Leela. And we are learning how Lord is Bhakta Vatsala, how he is protective on his devotees. So two people are taking that character and playing, and can't you learn from that? How Lord is so protective, he is protecting his devotees. Huh? Similarly, you should learn from here also. So many things we already discussed till now. God is saying, my dears, but they will be firmly, they will come back very soon, my dears. They'll fall into demonic family. Suretara. Suretara gatim pratipadya sadhya. These people are going to get such a destiny, which is demonic family. But they will come back. They will be firmly united with me in though through mental concentration. But even they go to such a destiny, samramba sambruta samadhyanu baddha yoga. They will never forget me. They will be always in connection with me. Samramba sambruta samadhyanu baddha yoga. So nicely Lord is saying, huh? Samramba Samruta Samadhyanu Baddha Yoga. So Jaya and Vijaya always in thinking of Lord. They will never forget. Who is Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, and what happened to this Jaya Vijaya, the realities and facts we are going to discuss. Now see the commentary of this is very important. From Vishwanath, our Thakur is saying now. Now Thakur is in the field actually. So Vishwanath Thakur is saying, what happened actually on the day? Once upon a time, one day, what happened? This Jaya and Vijaya, he's telling to these poor four boys, hey, you know, these two Jaya and Vijaya, what do you think about them? Parama Bhaktaha, they are great devotees. So, असुरभाव सिद्ध्यर्थम युष्मान वैकुंठ मानीय द्वारपालौ यमौ शुद्ध सत्व स्वरूपौ अपि ब्राह्मण मात्र परम भक्तौ अपि युष्मत् प्रतिकूल्ये प्रवर्त्य युष्माकम् आत्मा राम चूड़ामणि नामपि क्रोधम उत्पद्य शाप उत्पादितो मयैव. What Lord is saying? अरे बच्चे, actually in Hindi it will be nice, but in English it will not come. Kumaras, what do you think? These two, Jaya and Vijaya, are the exalted devotees. But I want these people to become asuras. Actually, they are not going to become asuras. They'll be entering into the asura body, but they will not becoming asuras. Exalted Vaishnava will never become an asura. It's impossible. Those devotees whose heart is completely filled with the devotion, there will be no chance of influence of Maya. Like there is no possibility of seeing the darkness in the sun globe. Can you see since darkness? No. It's impossible. The same way, devotees, Parama Bhaktas cannot be asuras. But then what is this asura bhava? That I'll explain in the next coming slokas. Okay. Lord is saying to them, these are all exalted devotees, man. My dear men. But actually, it's my plan. You four people to come here to this Vaikunta, bringing you four people. And now these two great exalted devotees who are doorkeepers, whose form is completely because of Suddha Sattva Swarupam. Their body is completely out of pure goodness. In that pure goodness body, there is no chance of having any kind of Maya. No. And these two are Brahmana Paramabhakto, not only my devotees, Brahmana Paramabhakto. These two, Jaya and Vijaya, are the great devotees of Brahmanas. But such a people, they became against you all. That is also my plan. Bringing you to Vaikunta is my plan. And these Jaya and Vijaya are the extreme devotees of the Brahmanas, and becoming against the Brahmanas is also my plan. And you people, you Brahmanas, Atma Ram Chudamani Namapi. Atma Ram Chudamani means you are the crest jewels of Atma Ramas. That means best Atma Ramas. And for that means you are best among the Atma Ramas. That means you are always dwelling in your own self. And you are not at all touched by any Rajas, Tamas, and Sattva. Modes are not going to touch them because Atma, Rama, Chudamani, they are. And but in such a people now, we are seeing anger for simple thing, just for sake of stopping them, they got angry such a way. It is also my plan, my dear boys. Skrodam utpadya shapa utpadito mayeva. So, in this way, curse is my plan actually. That's the point he's saying, mayeva nirmitaha. What is saying here? Shapo mayeva nimita. This curse is ordained by me. That is the meaning. Meaning behind this is this much is there. Parama Brahmana Bhaktas are, and also the great Kumaras who are best Atma Ramas and they are getting angry. This everything is my plan. And that means Lord is saying that I don't have any anger on my servants. Because as per my plan they behave like that. Against to you all, they behave. That's why I don't have any. And also there is no offense from your side also. Yushmakam kopyaparadam yuti bhava. That means neither these two are wrong, neither you are wrong. Everything is my plan. Natmat parshadayor napi yushmakam kopyaparadaha. What Lord is saying here in this sloka, there is no mistake from any of this side. Both parties are acting according to the my way. But we all should learn lesson from this. Whatever we discussed previously. Okay. Now one may ask, hey, what kind of enjoyment you are having? Your Parama Bhaktas, this Jaya and Vijaya, you made us to curse them. And you are kicking them to become or to go into asura bodies. You don't have any mercy for the devotees, your devotees. We all hear that Bhaktavatsala, Bhaktavatsala, Bhaktavatsala. What is this? My Lord, you are Bhaktavatsala, you are affectionate to your devotees. How can you see your devotees are going away from you and staying in the asura bodies? How can you tolerate this? You are so merciless now. What is this? What happened to you? You are Bhaktavatsala. Where is that quality, Bhaktavatsala? What happened to that quality? And why you are giving so much pain to your devotees and you are separating them from their service? And that's so painful for them. So, what is the reason, my Lord? What is the reason behind this really? You are so affectionate to your devotees, but now, because of you, they are going to get such a pain. What is such a great reason behind this? The Lord is saying, yes, there is a reason. Hey, Vipra! Oh, my dear Brahmana boys, yes, there is a reason. What is that? What is that reason? So here, अवैत सर्वज्ञत्वेनेवावगच्छता मया प्रकाशितेन तेन अलमिति भावः तच्च कारणं जय विजयोरेव प्रेम विजृंभिता काचिदिच्छा. Lord is saying, you know the reason behind this? There is a strong desire of this Jaya and Vijaya. This is the reason. Because of their strong desire, I became helpless to act like this. I made the arrangement of this curse. I ordained the curse through all of you. Main reason is the desire of Jaya and Vijaya. Huh? Jaya and Vijaya desire? What is that desire? Why they are desiring to become Asura then? Because this is the devotion, you see. This is the devotion. It's really heart melting actually. Jay and Vijay are the extreme devotees. Don't offend them. My dear devotees, don't get any kind of the wrong feeling towards them. You will be the offender actually. They are exalted Vaisnavas. Out of pride or out of anything, they didn't behave like that. Because of the Lord arrangement, they behaved. But why the Lord arrangement is like that? Because there is a strong desire behind the Jaya and Vijaya. What is that? These Jaya and Vijaya are the extremely filled with the prema. Prema vijrambita kachiricha. Out of extreme love towards the Lord, this Jaya and Vijaya got one desire. That desire is the cause for the Lord to act like that. What is that desire? One time they said, Bho Prabhuvara! Bho Prabhuvara! Oh, my dear Lord! One time Jay and Vijay are saying, Devadi Deva, Vaikuntanada. They are saying, you are the Supreme Lord. Devati Deva, Vaikuntanada, you are the King of, you are the protector of this Vaikunta. My Lord, we have one desire. You are the Supreme Lord. And you are desiring the pleasure from the fighting. Lord is desiring. Because devotees, they know what Lord wants. And Lord knows what devotee wants. And devotee is always thinking how to give and how to give pleasure to the Lord. And this powerful Jaya and Vijaya are understanding. Out of their love, they are thinking. Out of extreme love towards the Lord, they are saying to the Lord like this, Lord, Yutsa Sukham Sampadyati. We are seeing you all the time. You are getting so many kinds of the rasas. The Santa Rasa, Dasya Rasa, and also Lakshmi is giving all the other rasas. She is caring like mother, and also she is caring like wife. Bhojjeshu Mata, Seshu Rambha. You are getting all the kinds of the pleasures, but one pleasure is missing, my Lord. We are watching that because you are not getting the pleasure from the fighting. When we do fighting, we will be getting pleasure because you are a powerful man. You are Vaikunthanatha. Now there is a one pleasure is missing missing in you. So you should fight with the powerful people and get the pleasure by defeating them. But who can be that kind of competitor to you? All these so-called these jivas, nothing useless. These conditioned jivas. Just by one glance, the whole brahmanda is created. Can they fight? Whole brahmanda is created by glance. What these jivas can fight with you? Nonsense. Conditioned jivas, they cannot fight. And we have power, we have potency like you, but we don't have any feel of enmity to fight with you. So, my Lord, you do something. You do something, please. We should become against to you. आवामिव केनापि प्रकारेण प्रतिकूलीकृत्य. Lord, somehow or other you make us against to you actually. Then we'll fight with you with full courage. Then by defeating and by killing us, you should get. Killing means this is also drama only. By defeating us, you should get the pleasure. Get it. So like that, they requested actually. Yuddha sukham anubhuyatam. Like that, they were requesting him. Because they want to see in the Lord all the kinds of pleasures are manifesting. They want to see Lord in the Lord's eyes the pleasure of defeating the people. By defeating, after fighting, defeating them, the pleasure comes. That pleasure they want to see in the Lord's eyes. Because they are full of with love, actually. They want to see this kind of pleasure in the Lord. And that's why they are sacrificing their position now and they want to somehow or other become enemies. But Purnatayam anumatramapi nyonatvam. That's why these servants, they don't want to see anything lacking. Like mother always try to see happiness in the child. She is always making what is missing for my child. What is missing? What is missing? Like that, always looking and she's trying to fill that, fill that, fill that. Similarly, servants also like that. How to make my Lord so happy, more happy, more happy, more happy. And they were thinking and like this Jaya and Vijyaa, they जिद करके बैठे. They requested and they are standing on that. Yes, we want to give this pleasure to you. Yes, we want. Lord, even he has so much affection for devotees and he doesn't want to see his devotees leaving this Vaikuntha and going to the demonic bodies, but because he's Bhaktavatsala, but that quality is now suppressed actually by the hata. Hata means arrogance. Not arrogance. Jid means stubbornness. They become so stubborn, these Jaya and Vijaya. Hut. It should happen. We want to see this pleasure. Because of this stubbornness towards this, giving this pleasure of this Jaya Vijaya. So, Lord's Bhaktavatsala quality went down. Is suppressed now by this stubbornness. Bhaktavatsalya gunamapi lagu krutya nishpadyatam. They said, my Lord, don't worry, actually. Nobody is going to blame you. Nobody is going to blame you. Oh, he doesn't have any vatsalya or his devotees. You reduce that quality. You leave this thing. But you make our request successful. You pass our request. Raso vaisaha iti anandamaya iti sayesha anandasya mimamsa bhavati ityadi. These are all the various statements. They are proving that you are the full of rasas. And we don't want to see any rasa is missing in you. How can we see? How can we tolerate? Even your Bhaktavatsallita is for time being is low, no problem. But we want to see all rasas in you. So, my Lord, please, somehow or other, you make us against to you and send us from here so that we can give pleasure to you by giving you such a competition and you can defeat us and get a pleasure. We want to see that pleasure in you. My Lord. This was their request actually. And they are stubborn on this request. That's why Lord became. So, okay, I have to satisfy them. So, and also, Lord is thinking, while performing this Leela, तत्प्रकार संपादने भगवतोपि इच्छा अजनत. And Lord also got one desire now. After hearing this, okay, let me teach one lesson to all the sadhakas. What is that lesson? A secret lesson he wants to teach to us. Mahadaparādat Vaikuntadapi Paramasiddhanam api adaha pato bhavet. So, Mahadaparādat, if you offend the devotees, even you are a great devotee, Paramasiddha devotee, if you do Mahadaparad, if you do offense, you will be fall down from the Vaikunta. So that I want to teach. This I will teach. That means that will not happen in Vaikunta. Doing offense will not happen. But through this, what he wants to say, Are great devotees, Siddha devotees also can fall down if we do mistake. Means what he wants to give a lesson to the people. You are all not at all Siddha devotees, you are just a practitioner. You are also not a real practitioner, you are a duplicate practitioner, duplicate sadhaka. Because whatever bhakti we are doing, that's a bhakti abhasa only. Because while doing the bhakti, we don't have any connection with the Lord, and we are not thinking the Lord, and we are not remembering the Lord, and just we are doing mechanically. So this kind of sadhana is known as abhasa sadhana. So bhakta abhasas, and if you commit a mistake, if you commit a Vaishnava aparadha, then what will happen to you? कितना तक चले जाएंगे? How far you can fall down? So Lord wants to give this lesson to us. So he wants to alert the whom? Sadhaka bhaktas and abhasa sadhaka bhaktas. Duplicate sadhakas and sadhakas. Savadani kartum, that means to make alert all of these through this drama. So Lord got this kind of a desire. This thing you should understand. Okay. There is one more thing, but we have no time. Tomorrow, 15, 16, 17 onwards, I have. I want to finish this chapter tomorrow.
Prabhu,
No?
tomorrow, no class.
So, no class. So, Monday onwards, I have ILS. I don't know when they will leave. And the panel discussions.
On the 17th, Kirana Prabhu,
17, 18, 19, 20.
until 20 Thursday.
4 days I cannot take.
Very interesting.
What should I do, Mataji? One more important. That means it will take another 1 hour actually. Then I can finish this chapter.
Sunday?
Maximum 1 hour, 15 minutes. That's all. 1 hour or 1 hour.
What about Sunday, Prabhu?
Sunday also okay?
Is everyone else okay? Because Saturday, Sunday, usually we have Sunday program here as well.
I don't know. I have no problem.
I'll ask Prabhu and let you know.
So now we want to discuss Jiva Goswami's commentary also in the next 29 sloka. There we will understand. So who is this Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha? How it is formed actually. Now Siddha Bhaktas, this Jaya and Vijaya, when they are falling down, that is not equal to like a Jivatma, just taking the body. So Siddha Bhaktas, when they take this Asura body, then how? So many things are there, few things. Okay, now we all understood that from whole scene, what? So everything is Lord's plan. But also we should learn, even it is like a planned one, we should also learn that. So how brahmanas are important, Vaishnava aparadha if you do, then what will happen? And bhakta aparadha if you do. And also because of bhakta aparadha, So Kumaras are not getting the pleasure. Thus, they are disqualified. All these things. These are all the learning lessons. Yes, Mataji.
Prabhu, I wanted to ask earlier, actually, when you actually mentioned those Jaya Vijaya, they have such prema for the Lord. How such devotees who have so much of love, can any hatred even grow in them at all? Because
Huh?
they are can any hatred towards the Lord be grown in them at all?
That's why I want to tell what is Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyakshu. You understand?
Understand?
In that body, what is happening? That we should know. Okay, let me know through message. You can take a survey and finally decide the class when it will be. But I am not sure actually if 17th we can have, or otherwise in a delayed time. If with some delay can we take class, that I don't know. If possible, I am ready to take on Monday also. But it became too late, it's more than 6:30. Then it's not good, na. So even if 6:30 to 7:30, if it is possible, I will try also 1 hour on Monday, or
Yeah.
otherwise Sunday also I can do. If there is a time, then I can do on Sunday also. So please tell me, Mataji. Yeah?
Yeah, Prabhu,
And
sure.
if it is not possible for 6:30 also, then sorry, actually, then I cannot take that 4 days. So yeah.
Okay, Prabhu. We'll check and let you know, Prabhu.
Okay. Any questions from anyone's side? Try to go through the lecture once again if you have. And also I say share that file. Mataji, did you share that Sarvani Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So that file, once again, everyone go through that. And I can send the other remaining 2 chapters files also. Connect everything and then go through that and try to learn this episode more deeply. Because of that, you learn what is the bhakti and bhakti's principles. That's the most important thing. Learning bhakti principles and applying that in the life in a proper manner. And taking the proper lessons from the episodes, not the speculated lessons. You should not mentally speculate on the episodes, and you should not conclude the siddhanta or principles which are very contradictory. Many times unknowingly we'll be deriving so many wrong teachings and wrong principles which are completely not at all allowed to take those from there. If you take like that, then whole will thing will become against the siddhanta. That kind of trap, you should not fall into that kind of traps. So that's why try to understand episode as it is through the acharya's explanations and Prabhupada's explanations. Okay, thank you very much for all of you. If you don't have any question, so we'll take today leave. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanandi.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. That was